K-100 Radio, my man C. Walker right now, man. What's going on, man?
What's
Nominated
you,
for Studio Engineer of the Year,
yes,
man.
Sir. Yes, sir.
That's something that I actually know about. I'm actually a media production major.
Okay.
I worked for years in different studios before I started doing K-100 Radio, recording music for a lot of people, you know, from myself and my friends, other local artists. So, you know, I'm a Pro Tool junkie. That's my tool of choice.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I was taught on, so that's why I kept it with, you know, all these years. You feel what I'm saying? But, man, you know, I don't talk to a lot of engineers. You feel what I'm saying? Even, you know, it's not a lot of award shows that actually have that category, first of all. You know what I'm saying?
So I was surprised to get nominated.
And secondly, just showing up and coming to the event. So I guess my first question is, like, you know, how'd you end up here? Like, how'd you hear about SCA? Do you know what work got you nominated?
I don't know what work got me nominated. I didn't even know I was nominated until I was tagged in it. And they're like, bro, you in the nomination list. I'm like, what? So I just went ahead and got to work on it, you know, as soon as I found out. But I've known about the SCA Award since I was young, man. We have a producer out of where I'm from Texas.
Okay.
He was nominated back when I was in high school, so that's kind of when I learned about.
That's what's crazy about right now. Like, you meeting people that, like, when this first started, cats was in high school. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And now cats came. There's not a lot of events for independent artists in the entertainment industry that's been going for 20 years.
Right.
It's just not. You know what I'm saying? You don't hear people say, yeah, I remember that from high school. Like, nah. Normally it's done died out by then. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so I'm just, it's dope that y'all are still going hard with it.
Absolutely. Still going hard after almost 20 years, man. That's crazy, man. Yeah. So, man, I mean, how long you been engineering?
I've been engineering since 2011.
All right. So this is a technical question, so some of y'all watching this may not get it. You feel me? Well, let's just make it simple. Like, what's your tool of choice when you recording and engineering?
I'm recording engineering. Honestly, bro, this flips everybody's mind, but I'm an FL Studio junkie. I do
even for the mixing.
Yeah, even for the mixing.
Okay, that's surprising.
Everybody,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean,
everybody.
You don't hear people say. I mean, I'm hearing more and more people talk about Studio One now.
Yeah, I've been hearing a lot about Studio
you know
One,
Logic. You know, Logic and all that. It's normally Logic Pro Tools, Studio One-ish. That's been coming up, but never heard anybody finalize mixes in FL.
Yes, sir. I finalize mixes, Juicy J mixes. I've done all kind of stuff in FL, bro.
Really?
Yes, sir.
And you feel it's easier?
Yeah, for me.
For you?
For me.
I
used to use.
You know, this stuff is all digital, so it's all really about your work. It's
about the
ones and zeros. Let's be clear.
Right.
And the power of your plugins and your knowledge to apply them.
Exactly.
And your external gears, your mics and your compressors and everything, and your monitors, obviously, and your ear.
Right.
And you know how much
the
you
tool is only as good as a person that wields it.
Exactly. You feel what I'm saying? So I mean, you just happen to be the first one I've ever heard say that. That's all. You know what I'm saying?
I believe it.
Seriously.
Yeah.
When you said you ain't gonna believe it, I was like, he finna say Studio One. You know what I'm saying? But he was like FL Studio. I'm like,
FL, man.
Okay,
FL
you know what I'm saying?
Man.
But it's winning you awards. Y'all will get you nominated
yes,
at least.
Sir. I do this for a living. This may be more money than anything else. You know what I mean? So,
all right.
You know,
that's what's up, man. What part of Texas you from?
Central Texas. So I'm in between Waco and Austin. It's called Temple, Texas. That's where my studio is based out of. I have a commercial recording studio, the whole get up, everything. And
so you got the full. Yeah. Okay. So how much of your work is music, and how much of your clients are like local businesses? Because I noticed the only reason why I don't engineer for like a living now is because I was working in studios for years, and it was just once they started making it easier to record and cheaper to record, just getting the good top-notch clientele to keep the doors open in commercial space in Atlanta just became unbearable. And so I was like, you know what, forget it. I just did a pivot, started media. You know what I'm saying? I'm just too much. You know what I'm saying? Even though I love to do it, and I still record for me and my friends in my home studio in my nice plushed out basement. You know what I'm saying? But commercial space, clients every day. Like it got to be crazy in Atlanta.
It's crazy, man.
And then in Atlanta, throw a rock hit the studio.
Right.
Throw a rock hit the studio.
Where I'm at, there's a lot of artists, but I know it's nowhere near Atlanta.
You know what I'm saying?
Near that magnitude.
Right. So
but I do have a lot of clients. I do have a lot of people that come through from industry clients all the way down to the up and coming clients, bro. Like it's all just different vibes. I'm halfway in, halfway out type thing. Like I do a record for Juicy J, then I do a record for whoever's coming up.
Right. Well, I mean that's what I'm saying. You know, when you're engineering, it's whoever's got the money to pay the fees.
Right.
Keep everything
going.
You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. Well, before we go, give me one song that you've engineered that maybe we should probably know about, or you think we should know about, like one of your, like you feel like, I mixed the hell out that shit and that shit slaps.
Let's see. I don't know. He threw it out as a free track. They had a track with Juicy J called "You Ain't Know."
And
I know he threw it out right before he dropped Blue Lean and Dream 2.
Okay.
And that's one of the records that I did that kind of caught traction, but I don't know, it's not super big.
Okay.
But that's one of the records that I did. And then a guy named Marcus Cruz, he has a lot of music going out there right now. Dude named Darian Kyle, he just signed to Universal that I'm engineering.
Okay.
Stuff like that. So yeah, man, I got a lot of work out here. I got a lot of work, man. So.
Good stuff, man. Well, it's good to meet you, man.
Yes, sir,
I want you to give out your social media information because the good thing about engineering, like, and also back this wasn't as prevalent as it is now. 'Cause I feel like I probably could have survived and stayed in the studio game longer now.
Yeah.
Because you can get more clients from like everywhere else because you can do live recording sessions.
Right.
And you can also just it's easier to send files and get mixed down.
And I do a lot of remote work too.
Remote work and all that. You feel what I'm saying?
From all over the nation.
Yeah.
It's a lot easier.
So that's why I want to make sure you give out your social media because people need a good mix. They can always you can send you some stems and maybe you can work some magic.
Right. Yeah. I go by C Walker Beats. You can find me on IG at C Walker Beats. Find me on Facebook at C Walker Studios. My website is freeodyssey.entertainment.com. And man, if you need the mixes, you need some high quality recording, and you in Texas, come down to Temple, Texas. I got you. I'll take care of you.
Absolutely, man. I might ride with you too, man. We still got people and clients and friends that we do stuff for, man.
Yeah.
So it's always good to meet engineers. You guys are good people to know. You talking about K-100 Radio, the SCA Awards, man. C Walker up for Engineer of the Year.
K-100 Radio.